All right, the numbers are moving. So Kim Adkins and myself are here to bring you power yoga today. The format is a continual flow of yoga and Pilates inspired movements, interspersed with cardio bursts and balancing recovery poses. And of course, as always, move at your own range of motion and at your own pace. And we will show you different ways to do things so you can choose whether to add the plyometric motion or take it back a notch if you need to. No worries. So let's get started. Make sure you've got your mat and some water, and I'll get some music going here. And thanks for being with us today. All right, so let's just start with the loose arm twist, stepping side to side, picking up your heel, twisting through the waist. Maybe you want to make a fist at the end of your arms to make your arms a little bit heavier. Make that twist a little bit bigger. Remember always to keep your breath moving, flowing in and out with the movement of your body. So let's start to take a big step to the side and take a diagonal step back, pushing your heel down. Let's just go side to side at your own pace, stepping and pressing. Keeping that back leg straight, but really bending the front leg. Good. So we're going to hold it over on this side, and we're going to pump that back heel up and down, nice and gentle. Good. Your body's still facing forward. And then we'll press that heel down and add a nice side curve, just going to your place, your edge. And let's do that on the other side. Step back, cross, and pump that heel. Good. And hold. Add a little curve if you wish to. And then step back to the center of your mat. Feet right under your hips. Nice big breath, arms up. Sit down into chair. Making sure you can see your toes past your knees. If not, slide your hips back a little bit more. Stand all the way up. Come over into a big side curve. And we'll do that again. To the sky, chair, up, and over to this other side. Good. Now you go at your own pace, moving rhythmically. Try to keep your shoulders pulled down and your abs pulled in. Nice. Let's go side to side one more time. Nice. So let's go into a windmill. Bend that right knee, straighten the left leg, reach that right hand down as far as you can, and that opposite arm up to the sky. Now return to chair right here, and let's windmill over to the opposite side. Good. Return to chair. Now as we go into that windmill, we're going to pulse it. Kind of push back into your hip 2 times. Come to chair and hold. Good. Windmill. Pulse. 2 times. And hold. Beautiful. 2 times. Really pushing through that back hip, giving it a stretch. Nice. Let's do that side to side one more time. One more set, I should say. And then hold that chair and begin to lift your heels. Finding that balance, you don't have to lift your heels. Reach those arms up. Sit down a little bit farther. And release into mountain. Good. Big arm breath. Let's do side to side plie squats. So we're going to step out, turning those knees and toes out to the corners, making sure the knees press back down into that plie squat, and then bring it together, toes out a little bit. Step over to the opposite side, plie squat, and back to center. Here we go. Side, center, and side. Think about squeezing those inner thighs together as you come to the center. Squeeze. I call it the ugly butt. Give yourself that ugly butt. Squinching those glutes together. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Excellent. Let's do a big rounded arm. Big sunflower arms. go through a nice heat building section before we get to our first work section. As always, stop and rest anytime you need. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Mountain position at the top of your mat. Nice big breath. Forward fold. Let's keep the arms up over the head. Hold. Good. Step back to plank. I'm going to turn to the side. And press up into your downward facing dog. Let your heart melt down. Drop your heels down towards the floor. We're going to do a little bear pulse here. Bring the knees almost to the floor. Look between your thumbs. Bring those hips up. Look between your ankles. Let's go. Down and up. For 6 more. 5. Press your finger pads into the mat. Splay your fingers out. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Come on down. Take a little child's pose. Reminding yourself you can be there anytime you wish. Nice big breath in and back up to your plank. Slowly lowering your hips down, opening the heart, moving towards upward facing dog, back into downward facing dog. Let's do that 4 more times. Through your plank, into upward facing dog, and down dog. Good. Really warming up those shoulders. Always shorten that range of motion if you need to. Good. Let's do that 1 more time. Bring those knees down. And let's thread the needle. Taking that right arm through. Sliding those hips back. Making sure they're square with the floor. Reach that arm over your head. Take a nice big breath in and switch those arms. Really rotating that upper spine. Lifting the torso, reaching both hands to the top of your mat. Pressing your tailbone up and back. Arms nice and straight. I want you to drop one shoulder and lift the opposite, a nice little twist. And switch. Good. Once again, twist. And switch. Lovely. Nice big breath in. Come on up to tabletop. Downward facing dog. Walk or hop your feet up to your hands. Roll it up. Good. Roll those shoulders. Take your feet a little more than hip width apart so that you can squat down and bring your elbows maybe to the insides of your thighs, maybe they're up on top of your thighs, or maybe you're standing up tall. Either way, we're going to do a little prayer, a little campfire squat, bending and extending those knees. Think about stretching down the back of the legs as you extend and firing up the top of your legs as you bend. Very nice. 2 more. And then let's just stretch, dropping the torso, reaching those hands down, extending those legs as much as we can. Soften your knees and roll up. Now take your feet a little bit wider, open your knees and toes to the corners. So I'm going to have my hands either here or down to my ankles as I extend and bend the legs. Two more. Last one. Good. Turn your feet forward, soften your knees, and roll all the way up. Nice. Come on to the top of your mat. Take your feet wide. Do a little frog squat. I'm going to touch the ground. You don't have to touch the ground. And we're going to step back to plank, or you could do a standing, step back. It's fine. All the way to plank. Walk your legs up, back into that frog squat. Stand up and give yourself a nice little prayer right here. Do it again. Down, back, up, and squat. Now this time switch your legs. Nice. Good. Let's do one more set. Beautiful. Volcano yourself all the way up to the sky. Push your hips forward and release. A little hop to the center. Step your left foot back. Your right foot back, our left foot. There we go. Drop it into warrior one. Arms up. Bring that left arm down forward. We're just going to do some little switches. Keeping your arms straight. I'm going to show you from the side here. Just little switches as you straighten again. Good. Warrior one, both arms up, and then open to warrior two. Good. Runner's lunge. Add a twist if you'd like to. Good. Release. Step your feet forward. Roll all the way up. Nice. Let's take that left leg back. Warrior one. Your right arm is down. And we'll start those switches. Splay your fingertips out. Jazz hands. You got it. Think about opening up that hip flexor. Beautiful. One more time. Warrior one. And open up to warrior two. You got it. Breathe. And runner's lunge. Twist is optional. Be sure you not to drop that back knee. Don't turn it in. And release. Good. Step it together. Roll it up. Beautiful. Shake it all out. I'm going to grab a drink. We'll start at the top of the mat for our first work section. I'm sweating already. All right. Here we go. Mountain pose. Big breath in. Swan dive. Keep your arms long, reaching over the head into forward fold. Nice. You guys are going to step your right foot back first. Back into that runner's lunge. We're going to walk that front foot out just a few inches to the outside of your mat. Plant your fist down in the center and press your hips. Lift your chest. Make your back as straight as you can. We're going to do some outward rotations with this knee. So you push with the back foot and you roll that knee around the circle. If this hurts your knee, just hold the runner's lunge. Good. Go back the opposite direction. Just do 4 one direction and 4 the opposite. Nice. Now let's walk that foot back into center. Put your back knee down on the floor. Raise your torso up into that modified monkey. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. I'm pushing the hips forward. You can have your arms up. You can have your arms down. It's all good. Drop your elbows out to the side. Open up your heart. Swing that right elbow under the left into eagle arms. Wrapping them if you wish to, keeping them side by side if you'd rather. Here we go. Back toe under. Lift Lift up into crescent lunge. Push your back heel down. Take a breath. We're going to go to warrior three with eagle arms. So shift and lift. Find your balance. Lift your arms up in front of your head. Hips down. Step in the chair and pulse your elbows down, crunching your abs. Nice. Unwind. Stand up to mountain. Roll your shoulders. Woo! Good job, you guys. So keep your hands down by your side. As we squat and swing those arms back, I want you to keep your arms straight and push your arms together with strength. Good. Stand up. Okay, I got that a little bit backwards. That's okay. What we're going to do is a heel lift and then stand and swing the arms back. There we go. And you can lift your arms up if you want to, or you can keep them down. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. So this is a narrow squat with a heel lift. We're going to turn this into a plyometric motion for 8 little jumps. Those are just optional. All right? Good. So here we go. If you want to, you can jump and land. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Recovery is star balance. Stand on your right leg, arms and legs as far away from each other as you can get. Flex your foot, maybe your toe is down a little bit. Reach out. Good. Keep your neck straight. Sink into that standing leg and breathe. Beautiful. Woo. And return to mountain. Good. Big breath. Nice. Let's do that all from the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Big breath. Swan dive. Keep your back straight. Let it go at the very bottom. Good. Step your right leg back. Excuse me. Step your left leg back. My right leg. There we go. I'll get it. Kim knows. I'll get there. Okay, take your front foot out, plant your fist in the center, drop your hips down. Now push with your back foot as you start those outward circles. I'm kind of guiding them with the outside of my left arm here. You should feel a lot going on in that opposite hip flexor. Now go about the opposite direction. And also a lot going on in that back foot, which is really good to strengthen that back foot. One more time. And then walk it back into center. Nice. Put your knee down. Coming up into that modified monkey. Pushing those steps forward. Good. Take your time. Drop your elbows. Open up that heart. Nice. Swing your left elbow under your right. Eagle arms. Good. Take that back toe under. Raise up high crescent lunge. Float those elbows up. Shift and lift into your warrior three. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be pretty. Float those elbows up. Step into chair and pulse those knees down, or elbows down to your knees. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and unwind yourself. Woo! Take a big breath. Beautiful. So we're back to that heel lift with a squat and a tricep squeeze back. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 8 like this. You can start your jumps whenever you want to, but I will count 8 down for us. 4 more. 3. Nice big squat. Make sure you land soft on those feet. 1 more. Here's where we add the hops if you wish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Start balance. Right into it. Woo. Breathe. Open that heart. Flex that foot. Good. One more big breath. And release. Beautiful. First section. Excellent job. Grab a drink. Let's go for the second one. Top of the mat. All right. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what this one looks like. We're going to start in runner's lunge, if I'm going to do it this way. You're going to have your right leg back. What we're going to do is tap in 2 times, as far as you can get it. 3-point balance, back to that runner's lunge. You can do this standing, right? Never have to go down into that runner's lunge. It's still a great workout. So let's start with that. Get your runner's lunge going, right leg back. Here we go. Lift your chest, look forward. Keep your energy moving forward. Let's tap in 2 times. 2, 1, 3-point balance, runner's lunge. Tap, tap. 3-point balance, runner's lunge. Good. Legs burn. Yeah. We're going for 6 of these. We've got 2 more. Good. 3-point balance. Hold that runner's lunge. Stay right there. We're going to move into that crescent lunge. Flowing to the sky. Pushing down into that back heel, bending that front knee a lot. Now what we're going to do is lunge with a twist. So we're going to bring that back knee down. We're going to twist the body to the left. Inhale up and exhale down. Straighten your legs as you come up. Straighten and then bend. Good. Straighten. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Hold that twist. Look back over that back arm. Nice. Come back to the front. Step your feet together. Woo, my legs are on fire. Good. Mountain pose. Roll those shoulders. Now that leg you had back, that right leg, we're going to come into a single-legged chair. Flexing the foot, opening the lap. I know it's hard to do because that leg is tired. Squeeze everything to the center. Find that point of balance. Hands to the heart. Here's where it gets tricky. You can rise up and set back down. You don't have to. Rise up, set back down. 2 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Unwind. Shake it out. I got to do a little stretch right there. Stretch it out. Good. So we were standing on that left leg. We're going to stand on the right leg now into a Pilates side crunch. Transverse across your body. Across. I'm going to turn my standing foot a little bit out to the corner. Now I'm going to add a plyometric hop to this. You don't have to hop. You can continue right here with this nice big twist and a pull. We're going to get 2 more of these, 2 and 1. I'm hopping. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low tree. Still standing on that opposite leg that we started on. Woo! Little pulse. Pulse back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it all out. We're going to do it again on the opposite side. All right, yes. So you guys had your right leg back, left leg back this time. Runner's lunge, and then we're going to pulse it in for 2, hold that 3-point balance, and back to runner's lunge. Here we go. Take it in. Lift it up. Take it down. Go at your own pace. I got 3 more. Two. Don't tell Kim, but I can't count. Woo! High lunge. Oh yeah, take your time to get there. Make sure your feet are hip apart. Step back, heel down. Nice. Twist to the left. Down and up. Halfway. Beautiful. We're going to go right into that single-legged chair. Standing on your right leg. Flex that foot. Go as low as you can. Hands into the heart. Optional. Volcano. Stand tall. Back down into that chair. Oh, let's do one more. Beautiful. Shake it out. Now you're standing on your left leg. All right, we have switch legs right here. Turn your body to the side just a little bit. Pull and twist. Pull and twist. 4 more like this. 3, 2. I'm going to add that hop. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, low tree. Right into it. It's hard, pulse that knee. It's hard to go from moving to suddenly stopping and balancing. But that's good because that's a lot like real life. Do one thing, stop and do another. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Take a breath. You know me, I gotta get a drink. And then we'll do the next work section. Top of your mat. All right, you guys are gonna start with your right leg back, high lunge. We're gonna go to pyramid pose. So you're gonna drop your back foot. Both legs will be straight. Hips forward. Space between your rib cage and your hips. We're going to go into pyramid with flight. Squeezing those hands back, pressing back towards your hips. Come back up to high lunge. So you got to rotate that back foot. Bend the front knee. Beautiful. Stepping to rocket man. So it's a single leg balance. Hands back in fist. Again, hips down, foot flexed. High lunge. Pyramid and flight. High lunge. Pick up that back heel. Good. Rocket man. Let's do that again. Here we go. High lunge. Nice. Drop that heel. Both legs straight. Pyramid. High lunge. Beautiful. Rocket man. High lunge. Good. We got one more. Now that we have it all down, lots of space down your sides. All the way up. High lunge. Beautiful. Rocket man. Woo! We're going to go down to 3-point balance. Reach those hands to the floor. Lift that opposite leg to the sky. Step back into runner's lunge. Woo! Now we're switching legs here, taking that front leg back to 3-legged dog. Front leg back to 3-legged dog. Woo! Good. Into half turtle. Back to 3-legged dog. Taking this to awkward airplane. means you're going to lower that leg out to the side, pushing like you're pushing against the wall. Don't lean to the opposite direction. Three-legged dog. We're pulling into that half pigeon pose. Here we go. If this pose is not for you, you could do a seated groin or figure four stretch. No worries. So bring that top leg down and through and into your pigeon or your seated four stretch. Either way. Woo! Drop your chest. Try to really drop that heart down into the floor. Good. Lift your chest, hands right under your shoulders. Take your back toe under, lift your leg. Bring that front leg back up into that three-legged dog. Now pull that knee to your nose, round your back, through, and lift. Little hanging pigeon here. Pull. It's okay to round your spine as you pull. Good. Now hold that leg up and swing it through into that runner's lunge. We're going a little bit backwards here, backing up that series. Stand into rocket man. So shift and lift. Raise those arms. Step back. Plant that back foot. Pyramid. High lunge. Pick up that back heel. Good. Step those feet together. Woo! Take a big breath. Excellent job. Okay. Feet out. Knees and toes out. Remember, every time I say this, but don't push your knees forward, okay? Pull them back. What we're going to do is a little prayer sweep up to a volcano. Don't lock your knees as you come up. We're going to have the option to jump, but you can stay with a heel lift at the top if you'd rather. Here we go. Let's go down and up. Good. One more just like this. Lift those heels. When you're ready, you can add a hop if you want to. One more. Woo! Nice. Bring it on. Woo! Dancer pose is our recovery pose. So I'm still standing on that left leg, taking that opposite leg into my balance. Breathe. Calm yourself. Keep that back knee from flying out to the side. Oh, I lost it. Here we go. One more time. I'm going to get it. Oh, yes. All right, release. Good job. Just like in real life, if you come out of something, regroup, and then get back to it. Or make it your own. All right, we're going to do all that on the opposite side. Top of the mat. All right, so we started with our, you're all going to have your left leg back, high lunge. Beautiful. Down into that pyramid pose, hands in flight, back straight, high lunge. Good. Push forward into rocket man, make a little fist, and high lunge. Pyramid. And up. Good. Get a big push. Step back nice and big. High lunge. Good. We got two more. your 3-point balance. Trying to take that top leg up as high as you can. Stepping back into runner's lunge. Move your feet around. Make your adjustments. Top front leg comes into 3-legged dog. Half turtle. 3-legged dog. Awkward airplane. Push that foot out to the side. 3-legged dog. Half pigeon pose. Or a seated figure 4 stretch is fine. Or hold your half pigeon pose. That's great. Either way. You gotta be good with your body. 2 more breaths. Okay, Kim, she's steady as a rock.
What are you doing?
Steady as a rock. It's okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I was thinking that's a good option for someone who's had their hip replaced. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. Because in real life, that's what happens. Seriously. I always tell someone I won't leave them there too long, I promise. I'm like, leave them there indefinitely. Woo! Okay, we gotta come into that hanging pigeon pose. Where you go from 3-legged dog, pulling your nose into your knee, rounding your back. All right, here we go. First, take that back toe under, hands under, extend your arms. Here we go. Lift up into 3-legged dog. Pull that knee in towards your nose. Round and push. And round. Just 6 of these. One more. Woo! All right, take that leg all the way up. Swing it through into runner's lunge. Into rocket man. Big breath, look forward and lift. Back into high lunge. Plant that back foot. Pyramid. Feels familiar now. Good. High lunge. Good. Rocket man. Step those feet together. Shake it all out. Nice. So lots there for the chest and the arms, and I'm feeling it in my legs too. We're ready to take it out to that sumo plie for those volcanoes. Remember, you don't have to jump. You can lift your heels. Here we go. 4 more. 2. Good. Add the hop if you wish to. One more. I think I added one on. My class will tell you, I do that all the time. Woo! Dancer's pose. Here we go. Find it. Keep your knees close to each other. You don't have to toggle forward. Nice slow breaths. Beautiful, bring it together. Let it go. Excellent job, you guys. Okay, moving on to the next section. This one, we're gonna start at the back of the mat. Once again, I'm explaining what mudra arms are. So I've got my fingers together, matching from hand to hand. Fold those last 3 in, and then just like you used to pretend like you were Charlie's Angels or a cowboy. All right, you got your little gun right there. Arms up, shoulders down, biceps pressing towards your ears. Back of the mat. Excellent. Good. Lift that right leg up. Hold it there, squeeze your thigh. Take a huge step forward. We're in that crescent lunge, mudra arms. Drop your shoulders down, open up your heart, turn your armpits towards me. Warrior 3 and mudra. Push your biceps towards your ears. Woo! Step back to that high lunge. Arms still strong. Good. Open up to Warrior 2. Should feel good to be in Warrior 2. Make sure that front knee is open, pressing your hips down. Stay right there. I'm going to open up to the front here. Moving Warrior 2. So we're going to lift, push those hands together, look to the side, and then look over that front arm as you come back down into your Warrior 2. Here we go. Always moving at your own pace. You don't have to lift your arms. Your arms are tired. Let's go, 2 more. Perfect. Hold that Warrior 2. Give yourself a nice little reverse motion here. We're going to slide down into our full triangle. The key being that top portion of your body does not bend or round. Find your triangle, straighten both your legs as much as you can, reach that top arm up. Now, I want you to bend your front leg, sweep your arm around, and return into your full triangle. I don't care which direction that circle goes. Sweep and open. We're going 2 more. Sweep and open. Last one. Now give me your biggest triangle ever, right here. Coming into runner's lunge. Bend that front knee, turn that back foot. You can add a twist if it feels good. You can even bring that bottom arm down to the floor if it feels good. Good. Return to runner's lunge. Take a nice big breath. Straighten your legs. Try to press through that back hip, driving that back heel down. Both legs straight. Good. Coming down to runner's lunge. Nice. Take that back knee down. Pull those knees together. Take a little child's pose here and just breathe. We're going to do some single-legged kick-ups. I'll show you 2 different ways to do it. One where we catch some air, and the other where we stay with our feet, our supporting foot down on the ground. No worries. Good. Nice big breath in. Come on up to your downward facing dog. Okay, so you have your left leg back, so that's the one you're standing on, your left leg. You're going to let your right leg float up to the sky. As you pull down into plank, your back is straight this time, pull your knee in. So as you lift up, come up onto the opposite toe bed and pull in. Just sweeping it up. Good. I'm going to add some kick-ups here, but you can continue to do this just like this. Nice. Here we go. I'm going to add the kick-ups for 6. Last one. Holy mackerel, downward facing dog. Nice. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll up slowly. Woo, you're at the back of your mat. Good. Roll your shoulders. Excellent job, you guys. Okay. Shake it all out. Mudra arms. Good. Lift that right leg up. Squeeze that thigh. Big step forward into that lunge. Squeeze your biceps. Check that there's some space between your feet. Sink your hips down. Nice. Into your warrior 3. Mudra arms. Drive those hips down towards the floor. Step back into high lunge. Woo! Open up to your warrior 2. Nice work, you guys. Stay right there. I'm going to turn to the front. two. Lift and lower. Good. And lower. Oh, that feels good. Reach. Shoulders down. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. Warrior two. Gaze over that front hand. Little reverse motion here. And down into your full triangle. Maybe it's nice and high, supporting yourself here on your thigh or your shin, or sliding down. Just make sure you're not turning. Watch yourself in the mirror. Moving triangle 4 times. Bend that front knee. Make sure you're sweeping that arm pretty close to your body. Everybody has the direction they like to go, and that's fine. One more time, then open up into your biggest triangle yet. Push back through that back hip. And runner's lunge. You can add a twist if you'd like to. You can even put your back knee down on the ground if you'd like to. Or you can put your forearm down on the ground. And release. Both knees down. Feet them together. Child's pose. Little rest. Come on up, take a breath. Downward facing dog. So you guys had your right leg back. That's going to be your supporting leg. You sweep that other leg up and through. Lift it up. Pull it in. Your back is straight as you come to plank. Lift back up. Onto that heel. Or toe bend, excuse me. 3 more, just like this. And we'll add those kick-ups if you wish. All right, maybe kick it up for 6. Woo! Knees down. Child's pose. Just rest. Good job. Let your arms go. Beautiful. Go ahead and come up to kneeling. Good. Take your right leg forward. Push your hips forward. You can have your hands down. You can have your arms up. You can add a scapula pull here. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening up your heart, pressing that hip forward. Stretch that hip flexor. Woo! Make a little fist. Try to drive your elbows back a little bit more. Makes my skin itchy right there. Yeah, every time. All right, slide your hips back. I'll put my hands down. Walk my foot out to the side. Knee and toe open. Heel about even with my kneeling knee. All the way up. Or you can keep your hands down, right? Either way is fine. Adding that little groin stretch. Let's do this moving. This is one I read you should do every time you work out. You can do it pre or post exercise or both. Good, now let's hold it over there. Add that tiny fencer pose. Push your hips forward towards me. And come center. Take that left hand down to the floor. Open up into a big twist. Let all the tension go from your torso. And release. I've got a nice little sweat going. All right, from tabletop, inverted wrist extensions here. So I've got my palms to the ground, Fingertips towards my knees. Now this is one I would not do unless I was warmed up, at least a little bit. You can bend your elbows and shift your hips back if you need more stretch. Oh my goodness. Good, roll it up. Now if you're comfortable flexing your feet, bringing your hips, your butt back onto your heels and shifting from side to side, stretch out those feet, the arches of the feet. Oh my gosh. Woo, yes. And up into downward facing dog. Just a quick little one. Then come back down again. Nice. One more time. Sitting back on those heels and shifting your hips side to side. Woo. Good. And down dog. And kneeling. And let's do that opposite leg. Here we go. Got to get that hip stretch. So I have to make sure that that foot comes adequately forward, adequate distance forward so I can get those hips. And make sure that it's not lined up with your knee. And that's so easy to do. We want to line everything up. Good. Cactus or a nice little scapula. Woo, press here. Press those hips forward. You got it. Breathe. And release. Beautiful. Walk that foot out to the side. Again, far enough out so that your knee doesn't go past your toes as you start to shift. Make sure you have extra padding here. Kim and I have made a plus sign out of our mat. It's easy to change directions that way, but it also adds that extra padding right there. When I balance though, I like to step onto that single layer of mat because a double mat can be hard to balance on. Let's hold that stretch. Tiny fester pose. Remember to push your pelvis towards me. And release. Hands down. Open that torso. Bring everything out of your body. Good. Come back to that kneeling. Again, only if it feels good. You can always do this standing. You don't have to kneel. Move your arms, straight arms. Drop your shoulders down. Think about stretching your upper back here, lengthening your spine, reaching your fingertips to the sky. Perfect. Take a breath. And let's move down to the floor, onto our backs. Hold your knees in, hug them in, and roll from side to side. Again, a great time to have some extra padding under your spine. And come center. Good. Hug that right knee into your chest. Extend that other leg out. Keep your foot flexed, your knee turned up. And extend that leg. Hamstring stretch. Maybe lifting your nose up to the knee and then rolling back down. So I'm going to take this moment to say, if you haven't already invested in your own exercise mat, you will want to do that before you come back to the gym, because you're going to want to use your own mat for a long time, probably, if not forever. So we always have some at the gym, but I'm saying that having your own cooties is much better than sharing cooties with someone else. Point and flex your foot. Keep it in the back of your car, so you'll always have it. Write your name on it if you're afraid somebody might abscond with it. Now hug that knee into the chest again, and let's go into down knee twist. So take it over to the side. Sometimes I have to move my torso over towards that down knee, that bent knee, just to get a little bigger stretch in my lower back. center, piriformis stretch. Make sure you flex your feet. Pull that lap in. Kim is still suffering from allergies. God love her heart. Woo, let's drop that over to the side just a little bit and pull up towards your underarm. God, that gets me every time. And come back to center. Nice. Let's hug that opposite knee in. Stretch that leg out. Really think about opening up through your back here. I saw a video where trees had dropped all of their pollen, which was like covering all the green grass like snow. And then in this part, they burn it. It burns in a straight line. And as the fire is moving, it goes from snow to totally green grass. And they just instantaneously, burn as they go. It's the coolest thing. I gotta find that video and share it with everybody. Hamstring stretch. All my peeps know I always like to send them all that stuff. Woo, bend and point and flex. Maybe that pollen would be big enough not to bother you though, can't it? Yeah. All right, bend that knee in, take it across. Oh, again, maybe move your torso a little bit towards that bent knee. Come to center, piriformis stretch. Again, one you should do every single time. Pull it in, flex your feet. I know one man who uses his tube socks to pull, and I think that's excellent. Take those legs to the side a little bit and pull up towards your underarm. Excellent job. All right, let's roll up and let's do a crab stretch. Okay, so I want to make it clear that this is not for your shoulders or wrists or elbows, that doing a sternum stretch is a mighty fine way to stretch out, okay? But if you feel up to it, I'm gonna it's like a reverse table, but instead of having my fingertips pointed towards me, my stabilizing arm, I'm gonna put my right arm down and turn those fingertips away. I'm gonna raise up into my reverse table and reach up over my head. So that's my crab stretch. Sternum stretch or crab stretch, either one is fine. Take a breath and reach. Slowly bend your elbow, drop your hips down, perfect. Let's just let those knees go side to side. And let's do the other side. Here we go. I don't know if crabs are ambidextrous, but we're gonna pretend that we are. And release. Nice. Easy sitting pose. Woo. Very nice. So let's take that right arm around. Try to grab that left arm anywhere, or just take that hand to the middle portion of your back. It's all good. Drop your head away. Woo. Look down. Look forward. Look up. Look forward. And release. Take a nice big arm breath. Let's do the other side. Drop your head away. Look down to the front, to the sky, the front, and release. Nice big breath in. Good, nice big side curve. Nice big breath in, and side curve. Nice. Come center, take a big breath in, hands to your heart, and we'll close with namaste. Thank you so much for joining us for your workout today. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. We appreciate it. And we miss you guys, right, Kim? Miss you guys. See you soon.